Hey, Fun Theory fans. Hope you got some eggnog handy because we're about to get festive.
But maybe not in the way you'd expect.
You're saying Santa's got some seriously shady friends.
Let's just say that for every cute polar bear cub on a holiday card, there's a creepy Icelandic Yule Cat
A Yule Cat.
waiting to gobble up anyone who didn't get new clothes for Christmas.
Okay, hold up.
You think that's bad?
Before we get to that beast, let's start with the Christmas animals we do know and love.
Okay.
Reindeer,
Okay.
donkeys, the occasional robin redbreast. They all seem pretty harmless.
Well, even those familiar faces have hidden depths.
Like what?
Think about the reindeer.
Yeah.
They pull Santa's sleigh, sure, but in some cultures, they're linked to shamanic traditions and even underworld journeys.
Wow.
And those camels in nativity scenes,
Yeah.
they represent the long, arduous journeys people undertook to reach Bethlehem.
It's like these seemingly innocent animals are actually loaded with symbolism and history.
Right.
We're already peeling back the layers of Christmas.
Exactly. And when you start looking beyond the reindeer and robins,
Okay.
you find even more fascinating creatures.
Like
Take the Yule goat, for example.
the what?
The Yule goat.
Okay.
A prominent figure in Scandinavian folklore.
You mean like an actual goat?
Yeah, an actual goat.
What's so special about a goat?
Well, this goat is steeped in symbolism.
Okay.
In Norse mythology, the Yule goat was believed to pull Thor's chariot,
Oh, wow.
representing strength, the cycle of seasons, and the arrival of winter.
Huh.
It's fascinating how this pagan figure got woven into Christmas celebrations.
Wow. So even something as simple as a goat can have a deep connection to holiday traditions.
Absolutely.
I'm starting to see how everything's connected.
And then there are those animals with incredible survival skills like camels who can go weeks without water.
Really?
Talk about being prepared for a long journey.
Okay, those are pretty cool facts, but I gotta admit, I'm itching to hear more about these so-called Christmas monsters.
Yeah.
You mentioned a Yule Cat that eats people.
Ah, yes, the Yule Cat. This terrifying feline is said to prowl the Icelandic countryside during Christmas,
Okay.
and its appetite is as big as its legend.
What do you mean?
See, in Iceland's harsh winters, getting new clothes for Christmas was a sign of prosperity and hard work. The Yule Cat served as a chilling reminder to be productive and provide for your family.
So it's not just a random monster, it's tied to cultural values and anxieties.
Right.
That's actually pretty deep for a cat-eating people story.
Precisely, and it gets even more interesting when we explore creatures like Krampus.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of Krampus the Christmas devil.
Yeah.
Tell me more about this guy.
Well, imagine Santa's dark twin.
Oh.
That's Krampus in a nutshell.
Okay.
While Santa rewards the good kids, Krampus is all about punishing the naughty ones.
Interesting.
And his punishments aren't exactly coal in a stocking.
Let me guess, we're not talking timeouts here, are we?
Let's just say that Krampus is a half-goat, half-demon creature with chains, bells, and a bundle of birch branches for swatting those who've been less than angelic.
Yeah.
He even carries a basket to cart away especially bad children.
Yikes. That's one scary holiday tradition.
I know, right?
But why is Krampus even a thing?
Yeah.
Is it just about scaring kids straight?
It might seem that way on the surface,
Yeah.
but Krampus might actually tap into something much deeper.
Like what?
The shadow self
What's that?
that psychologist Carl Jung talked about.
Oh, okay.
Even during joyful times, there's this need to acknowledge the darkness, the potential for mischief and chaos.
So you're saying even Christmas needs a bit of darkness to balance things out.
Exactly.
It's like the yin and yang of the holidays.
Krampus might be unsettling, but he reminds us that things aren't always merry and bright,
Yeah.
and that acknowledging the dark side might actually make the light shine even brighter.
Okay, mind officially blown.
Good.
But Krampus can't be the only monster crashing the Christmas party, right?
Oh, he's got company! And trust me, some of them are even weirder. Krampus is definitely the A-lister when it comes to Christmas monsters, but he's got a whole crew of creepy companions.
So who else is on this naughty list?
Well, we've got beastly creatures like the Mari Lwyd from Wales.
The Mari what?
The Mari Lwyd.
Okay.
Imagine a skeletal horse skull decked out in ribbons and bells being paraded around your neighborhood.
Okay, that's a little creepy, but also kind of festive.
The Mari Lwyd isn't just about looks.
What do you mean?
It's actually a walking, talking challenge.
What?
This zombie horse,
A zombie horse.
as you might call it, shows up at your doorstep and demands entry through a rhyming battle of wits.
Wait, so it's like a rap battle with a creepy horse skull.
Pretty much. And if you're not clever enough with your rhymes,
Oh.
the Marlittered gets to come inside and wreak havoc.
Oh, no.
Talk about high-stakes caroling.
That's one tradition I'm glad we don't have where I live.
So we've got a monster cat, a devilish goat, and a rapping zombie horse.
Yeah.
What else is out there?
I don't know. You tell me.
Let's head over to Iceland, where things get a little mischievous with the Yule lads.
Yule lads, like a whole gang of them.
That's right, 13 in total,
Whoa.
each with their own quirky personality and penchant for pranks.
Like what?
There's door slammer, sausage swiper, spoon licker.
Oh, my.
The list goes on.
Okay, these guys sound more like annoying little brothers than terrifying monsters.
Well, they're not exactly Krampus-level scary.
Okay.
But they do embody the spirit of mischief that often comes with the holidays.
I can see that.
They'll steal your food play tricks on you
Oh.
and generally make life a little chaotic.
So it's a reminder that even Christmas isn't all sunshine and rainbows.
Exactly. And speaking of mischief, let's not forget Belsnickel from Germany.
Belsnickel.
Yeah, Belsnickel.
Yeah.
This raggedy fellow shows up dispensing both candy and beatings.
Talk about mixed messages.
Yeah.
Is he trying to reward kids or punish them?
That's the thing about Belsnickel.
Eh.
He embodies this duality of good and bad that we see in so many of these figures.
Right.
He's a reminder that life isn't black and white, even during the holidays.
I'm starting to notice a pattern here. All these creatures, good or bad, seem to represent something deeper about human nature or cultural values.
That's a keen observation. And it gets even more intriguing when we look at figures like Frau Perchta from Germany and Austria. She's known for rewarding good deeds during the Christmas season.
Oh, okay, so she's good.
But her punishments for bad behavior are downright terrifying.
Like what? Don't leave me hanging.
Well, let's just say you don't want to be caught slacking on your chores or telling lies when Frau Perchta is around.
Oh.
Her punishments include replacing your intestines with garbage and cutting open your stomach to stuff it with straw.
Okay, that's officially the most disturbing Christmas tradition I've ever heard of.
It's definitely intense, but it highlights the importance of morality and societal order, especially during a time when people might be tempted to overindulge or act recklessly.
It's like these creatures are extreme versions of our own internal struggles.
Hmm.
Good versus evil generosity versus greed.
Precisely. And they force us to confront those complexities in a way that's both entertaining and thought-provoking.
So we've covered the scary side of things, but what about the good guys? Isn't Christmas also about generosity, kindness, and those warm, fuzzy feelings?
Of course. We can't forget about Santa Claus, the jolly old elf who brings joy to children all over the world.
And Mrs. Claus.
Yeah.
She's the real MVP, keeping the whole operation running smoothly.
Indeed.
All right.
And then there are lesser-known figures like La Befana from Italy and Babushka from Russia.
La Befana and Babushka.
They're both kind old women who travel around leaving gifts for children.
It's like they represent the true spirit of Christmas giving without expecting anything in return.
Exactly. They embody the warmth and generosity that we associate with the holidays.
Okay.
And speaking of generosity, there's Ded Moroz from Slavic folklore.
Demarose.
He's basically the Russian Santa Claus, but he wears a blue coat and delivers presents on New Year's Eve.
That's so cool.
And he's got a helper too, right? The Snow Maiden.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of her.
That's right. She's his granddaughter, and she often accompanies him on his gift-giving journey.
Oh.
She's usually depicted as a beautiful young woman with snow-white skin and blue eyes, a symbol of winter's beauty and magic.
So even the good guys have some interesting backstories and symbolism.
Absolutely.
It's like every character of the Christmas story has a deeper meaning.
Absolutely. And when we explore those deeper meanings, we gain a richer understanding of the holiday and its diverse traditions.
Man, we've covered a whole sleigh load of Christmas characters today, from the creepy to the kind. It seems like everyone's got a role to play in the holiday drama.
It's true, and I think that's what makes exploring these traditions so fascinating.
Right.
They reflect the full spectrum of human experience, our fears, our hopes, our generosity, and even our mischievous sides.
It's like these creatures are mirrors reflecting back different aspects of ourselves and our cultures.
Exactly. And by understanding them, we gain a deeper appreciation for the complexities of the holiday and its global significance.
So what does this all mean for us average folks trying to navigate the holiday season?
Yeah.
Should we be leaving out extra cookies for the Yule Cat?
Maybe.
Or brushing up on our rhymes in case the Marty Lude comes knocking?
I think the takeaway here is to embrace the multifaceted nature of the holidays.
Okay.
Acknowledge the darkness alongside the light. the mischievous alongside the
It's like
generous.
those old holiday sayings, naughty or nice, good and evil.
Mm-hmm.
They're not just catchy phrases.
Mm-hmm.
They actually reflect something deeper about the human condition.
And maybe by acknowledging that duality, we can find a greater sense of balance and meaning during the holidays. It's not about being perfectly good or perfectly bad, but about embracing the full spectrum of who we are.
So instead of stressing about having the perfect Christmas,
Mm-hmm.
maybe we should just focus on enjoying the ride with all its quirks and contradictions.
Yeah,
Kind of like how those Icelandic folks deal with the Yule Cat. Just make sure everyone's got new clothes and you're good to go.
that's a great way to put it. And who knows, maybe a little bit of mischief and mayhem is what makes the holidays so memorable.
After all, what's a good Christmas story without a little bit of drama?
Exactly. And speaking of stories, I think we've given our listeners plenty to think about today.
So Fun Theory fans, here's something to ponder as you deck those halls and sip that eggnog.
What's that?
If so many of these Christmas good guys are also a little creepy, are we the monsters in these stories?
It's a thought-provoking question that gets to the heart of our own roles and perceptions during the holidays.
Happy holidays, everyone, and remember, whether you're facing a monstrous cat or just a mountain of holiday to-dos, a little bit of laughter and perspective can go a long way.